So now we're going to get into operation strategy. Okay. So what is operation strategy? Is understanding what companies are going to be good at. Okay. So companies, and you guys have a course about strategy, far down the road there, that every business major students have to do. So we're going to talk a little bit about operation strategy, not too much about strategy, just to understand the links. Okay, so it's important that you guys understand the links. So a company to decide what to be good at. Okay, and to achieve these goals, that's why we have to use operation strategy. That you have to put that strategy in practice in order to be good at. Right. So if you think about companies, they're not good in everything. They're not doing the best in all possible ways. They're not cheaper and easier and quicker, and they're not doing all of those things at the same time. They're usually focused in a few different aspects that they know that the customers want, and doing a very good job on those few aspects, right? And that's what we call the customer driven firm. Customer driven firm is the one that define the goals that they want to achieve, and then create and design their operations in a way that they're going to provide those few strategic kind of importance goals for you as a customer, right? And that kind of drives the whole defining the strategy. So here you have kind of an overview. I'm not going to talk too much about strategy, but just to say that operation strategy is just part of that, right? So imagine the company wants to be a low cost company, right? So think about examples of low cost company. You know that the ones that compete using cost, as their primary strategy, right? So, for example, the McDonald's of the life, the Costco's and Sam's Club, these are companies that are competing in cost, right? They want to be cheap, right? So that's the strategy that they choose, and that have an impact in how you look for, let's say, a McDonald's. We look for places to be. So the area that they're going to put your store, right? Have to have a low cost rental. The people that you're going to hire. So you're going to pay a very low salary, right? So don't imagine that, McDonald's employees have a good salary. They don't. Very low salary, because you need to make that chicken nuggets at, I think it's like $1.50, comes with 10 nuggets or something like that, right? So you have to make the Big Mac uh, at 350. I think that I just tried to Google it quick between these videos, and it was about 350, the price of a Big Mac, right? So to make that Big Mac as 350, you have to, again, have your labor, right? You have to pay enough that you can make the Big Mac, but you can't pay too much, because you have to cost 350 to make a Big Mac, right? You have to purchase the bread and the meat and the salad and the sauce and all that in a way that is very, very cost efficient, right? So you're not looking at high quality product. You're not looking at a non-frozen, non-GMO. I don't know that we talk to the cows and we play music for them, whatever special cow thing you have. That makes the product more expensive. You have to buy the lowest cost product possible, so you can make the hamburger and the Big Mac and sell it for 350. So you have to make a lot of decisions, right, in terms of making sure that the product is a low cost, right? You have to be a fast delivery as well, right? McDonald's, it's fast food, so you have to make fast delivery product. How you make that? Well, you have to look at your operations and see, well, can I wait until the customer orders to put to make the hamburger? Can I wait until the customer orders to fry the fries? No, I can't because I have to deliver that meal in 1 minute or 2 minutes after he orders, right? Or she orders. So you have to, keep the hamburger already pre-fried. You have to keep the fries already ready for the customer. And that's not gonna be as good as making, when he or she orders, but it will give you the delivery and it will give you the cost that you want. So you have to design the store. You have to think about the equipment and the facility and the method and how many people and all that, the product here, looking at the marketing side and the promotions that we're going to do and how the place is going to be and how the financial options of my it's so McDonald's is a franchise, right? So I have to the McDonald's corporation give the financial support and some kind of advantage and kind of deals so you start from the beginning and then kind of they provide loan and all that. So understanding how all these things connect to make the product a low cost product. Okay.